will be making him or her jealous. Um, to me, this is something that I think everybody has done before. Um, and maybe not, maybe I could be wrong, but majority of people, especially when you're young, or grown people do it too, it doesn't matter. Um, but you find yourself in this position where you feel as if you have to make the person that you're with jealous in order to get their full attention. Now, if it's attention that you're lacking from the person that you're with, I mean, it's pretty simple. All you basically have to do is sit them down and, it's always best to, and this is someone told me this a little while back, but especially with psychology, they'll tell you that as well. It's always best to talk to the person when it's a very, very serious matter. You talk to them side by side instead of in their face, because what you will realize, and you'll probably realize this as well, when you talk to somebody face to face, especially when it's a heated argument or very serious where it could go left really quick, you start to see their emotions when you're talking about certain things. And sometimes when you see emotions, you read wrong, because sometimes some people, we wear our feelings on our face or whatever. And so when certain things happen, your first reaction, it shows all over your face. But then once you think about, how you feel and try to change how you feel within yourself, by that time, whoever's looking at your face already read that. And once they read that, that's it. That's how they're going to take it from you. Whatever comes out of your mouth after that, it's not going to matter. So sometimes it's good to, when you're talking, about something serious with your mate, you sit side by side with them and you just talk. You don't have to look straight, and he's looking straight or she's looking straight. You could just, look around or whatever and just talk about how you feel side by side. And you'll realize that you get things done, verbally a lot easier. So try it out, and you'll see how that works for you. But back on to making them jealous. It's not good. It's not good. If that's something that you're very prone to doing, and that you do a lot of the times, or you find yourself doing, where you want the person that you're with attention so bad that you feel as if you have to do something to make them jealous, where it is you're texting late at night, or you're saying to the person that you're going somewhere late at night, and good well you have nowhere to go, but you're telling them that you're going out just to see if you'll get a rise from them, or you're basically pushing yourself on someone else in front of them, or laughing very playfully with someone else. Anything that can constitute to you doing something physically, verbally, whatever, to get the other person's attention, and it's with someone else, like you're trying to make them believe that you're doing this with someone else, that's not good. That's not good. Don't do that. And I say that because if you make someone jealous just enough, they will up and leave you. Trust and believe, because what they're thinking in their head is that you don't have time for them. You don't have time for them. Your feelings are not as strong as their feelings are. You're not as close to them as they thought you were. Bear with them. Just bear with them. Allow them time to gradually grow into what you're asking them to do for you. Don't just up and just do things, that's going to ultimately hurt you. It's only going to hurt you. Okay? So the next one, number 4, I'm trying to go through these quickly, but there's a lot to say on these topics, and I'm really trying to. I'm really hoping that I'm reaching out to somebody with these topics, because it's things that it's real. It's real, and the last thing we want to do is ruin our relationship over stupidity. So yeah, number 4. My number 4 is basically being insecure. Now, when I talk about talking about insecurities, I want to say every girl has her little insecurities. I get insecure sometimes. Like, there's some times when I don't feel cute. I don't think that at all attractive. I don't think that there's a lot of times where I'm not feeling myself. I'm talking about when you're basically throwing yourself down because you don't think that anybody else wants to love you. And when you're in a relationship with somebody and you're constantly saying things like, "Oh, I know I'm fat," or "Oh, I know you think I'm disgusting," or "Oh, I know you think I'm too dark," or "I know you really I know that I'm not pretty enough," or "I know that I'm not beautiful like your ex-girlfriend," or little things like that. When you say little things like that to the person that you're with, it's comforting you. It's comforting you, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you say crazy things like that to put yourself down to the person that you're with, what you're looking for is for them to come back at you with something positive. What you're looking for is for them to say, "No, you're not ugly," or "No, you're the most beautiful thing," or "No, I love you and only you," or "No, you're not what you're saying that you are. You're something completely different in my eyes, and that's why I'm with you." That's what you're looking for from them. And that is not their job. Okay? I'm sorry, I just got really loud. And when you look at the person that you with, you better believe, honey, that you are the best thing they ever had. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that you should go around telling them that, but that's what you got to believe. And you got to act it too. You got to do things to, show them that you are the best. And you got to be the best. You got to feel like you're the best, because you are. You are. Love yourself. Just love yourself. Sometimes you even need to look in the mirror and tell yourself, "Hey, girl. Hey, dude. I love you, man. I love you." And that, trust me, that does a lot. I feel like I'm getting emotional. Oh my God. That does a lot. It really does a lot. Okay, so my number 5, my 5 and last, is basically being too strong. Okay? When I say you're being too strong, that basically means that you're too much in the hype of yourself. You're being too independent, ladies. Men, you're being too macho. You need to tone it down a bit and allow the other person to do for you. It's awesome to know that you can do for yourself and you don't need anybody else's help. It's great. That's awesome. If you were by yourself, you would be getting cool points. But when you're in a relationship and you trying to, be a little too strong, you're only driving that person away, because now they feel as if you don't need them. You don't need them to do anything for you. So why am I here? Because you do for me. I want to be able to return the favor to you. You love me. I want to be able to love you back by doing these things for you, or doing these things to you, in order for you to feel my love as well, as much as I feel yours, because you do so much for me. When you don't allow somebody to do for you, they're gonna feel unwanted and not needed. And that's the last thing that you want your mate to feel, is if you don't need them or want them around, because then they start to feel like, okay, well, I need somebody that wants me, and I need somebody that needs me. And if that's not, if that's not you, because of all of what you're doing, they're gonna try to find somebody else. Okay, so if that's how you are in nature, women, if you're just naturally just independent and you just do for yourself and you don't need anybody to do anything for you, sometimes just sit back and just let the person that you're with do for you. Guys, it's all great to be, I'm the man in this relationship, and I'm the man. And when you're doing certain things and your woman tries to say, "No, do it this way," or "No, you could do this or do that," and all you're saying is, "No, I got this." What you're basically telling her to do is to shut up. I don't need your input. I don't need your opinion. I don't need for you to tell me what to do. That's what she's getting. So kind of be careful when you do certain things like that, because you're ruining your relationship. All 5 of those things is what I want us to be mindful of, because when you do certain things like that, you're basically cutting your relationship short for no reason, no apparent reason. And what we need more of in this world is for people to stay together. Stay together, okay? Love on each other all day, all night. Just love each other wholeheartedly and purely, and without all of this craziness, okay? Lord, it got hot in here really quick. But I hope that I reached someone today with what I had to say. It really came from the heart. It's really what I think, and it's really what I believe in. And I can be a pretty emotional person, and when I speak from the heart, it's really what I really feel. All right, so you know, if you are in any of these situations, or if you have any input on any of these situations, if you just want to put your 2 cents in anywhere, you can leave a comment down below in the comment box under this description, and just let me know. You know, just say a few things about any of the topics or how you feel about it or whatever. Just put it down there. Also, if you liked my video and you want more of this relationship segment, don't forget to thumbs up my video as well as subscribe so that you never miss the next video coming up. All right, so I hope you guys had as much fun as I did with this talk here, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you all. Bye.
Will you change me, baby?